Okay, here's how to access your ebooks from Elsevier MyEvolve. So you're going to go to MyEvolve and go ahead and type in your information. You want to click on this tab here, My eBooks, and that's important. So then you want to use this tab, not any other desktop thing. And then you want to go to My eBooks, and it'll open this page bursts from Elsevier, and it'll give you a list of all of the books that you have in your library. And by the time you get done with your nursing program, there's going to be a bunch. And if you can hover over here, and you'll see if there are any areas where you need to reveal codes. Most of these have been revealed, but I have one more down here that I've not revealed. So let me show you what that looks like. So go down here, and it's this one here. So I'm going to click on reveal code, access code, and you'll see this. Then you want to click on that information. You want to continue. And then you want to click on reveal access code, and then you want to copy that code, and then you want to click visit website, and that takes you back to your Elsevier page. And then you want to paste that in right here into the search box, and then hit go. And then you want to go over and hit redeem. And you can see this is the book that I just looked, but you're going to be looking for your pharmacology book. Your information is going to pop up, and then you just hit continue. And then it's going to save your changes. And once your changes get saved, then you'll be able to access that. So once that closes, you'll go over back now to MyEvolve, click on that, and then you'll see those three tabs pop up again, the instructor. And then you'll go to My Other Products, and you'll find it. In this case, you'll see that we have the Elsevier Professional Nurse. That's the one I clicked on. But you want to look for your pharmacology. And once you click on your pharmacology, it'll give you this little thing, proceed with caution, etc. And then you'll click on student resources. And once you click on student resources, go down to, in this case, drugs for Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. And you'll want to click on that. Then you'll click on key points. And these are all rich text files, which then you just download, and they look like this. Let me open up this one for you. And then what I would invite you to do is to take a minute, and then before each of your lectures, whatever the chapters that you're going to be looking at, is to look through this. Read through it, kind of highlight the key stuff. So like this is Parkinson's disease, is a chronic and progressive condition. So that's good to know. That's a good definition. Oh, look, it's got an imbalance between dopamine and acetylcholine, and less dopamine production. That's important. So I'm going to go ahead and make that important there. Less dopamine with Parkinson's, no dope in the park, right? And look, there's these 5 different medications that replace the dopamine deficit: anticholinergics, dopamine replacements, dopamine agonists, MAOB inhibitors, and COMT inhibitors. So that's good for me to know about those medications. Like information here on an off time. And so I'm going to go ahead and look at these things, and I invite you to go through these things and just kind of read through it, sort of make these bullet points a little easier to read, and kind of highlight the most important things, like, oh, look, common side effect of anticholinergics is dyskinesia. I should probably mark that. That can occur with high levels of levodopa, just like in schizophrenics that have high levels of levodopa when we give them antipsychotic medications that increases their or rather decreases their dopamine, because they have too much dopamine. So an antipsychotic decreases their dopamine. And look, and here's acetylcholinesterase and rivastigmine. And so just how does that work? And so look, and I can put in my abbreviation here and the suffix for stigmines. And now I know anything that ends in stigmine is going to be an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. And if I do that, and you do this before each of your exams, and then rather each of your lectures, then you can go back and sort of flesh it out with the information from your lecture. You have a very nice little handout that'll end up being 4 or 5 pages or so for each of the chapters, and then just review that a couple of times each week, and then you will have a really good grasp of what's in that day. So there you go. That's a great way of understanding a bit more about how to utilize the key points.